All right, good morning and thanks for stopping by. So, I changed my mind. I'm not going to go deeper into the forest. I'm actually going to go out toward the highway. There is a campground here that you pay for that I want to ride through and check it out and just see if it's worth paying for or not. And then we're going to go and check out some other areas. But I had a terrible dream last night, and it's just had me on edge all morning. So I'm hoping this soothing bike ride will kind of calm me down. I had a dream that something happened and I couldn't do this life anymore. That this lifestyle was over. It had come to an end, and I had to go back to a traditional life in sticks and bricks. And I woke up just a nervous wreck. So my nerves have been on edge. The dream was so real and it was scary. So, trying to come back to reality. We're still doing this, still having a blast. But having a dream like that makes you cherish it even more. You know, I'm really impressed with the stabilizer on this camera. This is just my Google Pixel phone, and I've got it on an elastic band strapped around my chest, and it's bouncing all over the place. But the stabilizer, except for that bump there, the stabilizer is really good. All right, we're turning into the paid campground. Just make a loop through here and see if this is something that I would want to pay for. You know, a lot of times you get in a campground like this. Uh-oh, big bump. Not too bad. A lot of times you get in a campground like this and you're kind of bumper to bumper with the other guy. Let's see, looks like the big rigs are off to the right. So we'll go on down to this loop that's in the back. Another bump. I think this loop in the back here caters to smaller rigs, camper vans, small trailers, tents, things like that. You know, scoping out campgrounds like this makes me think of a YouTube channel called Campground Recon. You should check out his channel because what he does is he goes out in his Jeep and he camps, and while he's there, he takes you to every campsite and, you know, gives you a preview of what you can expect, and he gives you, you know, his advice on which campsite in that campground that he would pick. So when you go to book a place, you would know the best campsite. So check out his channel, Campground Recon. He really helped me out a lot the first time I went to Colorado. A little crowded through here. Oh, this campsite to the right here's terrible. It butts up right to the road. I'm sure they're numbered. The numbers are so small I can't really see them. But Campground Recon would have stopped and showed you. Another outhouse, dumpster. Might want to keep that dumpster in mind. I might want to come through here and dump trash on my way out. Let's see, that one to the right looks pretty good. You got a hill on the back of it, so you'd have a nice backstop for privacy. But I think this campground is about $12 a night, and the free spot that I have is way better, and it's just a couple of miles down the road. So I did the right thing picking the free spot. I don't see any power lines here, so I think all you would get was some water faucets placed, you know, in certain areas around the campground, and you get an outhouse, and you get a place to dump trash. But I don't see any hookups. All right, so we finished that loop. Coming out of the campground now. There's the cattle gate. Big hill here. I'm going to be hard on the brakes coming down this hill. And there's the intersection with the main highway down at the bottom of the hill. Now, across the highway here, I have camped at a paid campground that is actually worth the price because you're on the edge of the mountain. And there's many campsites there that look right off the edge of the mountain. I'm going to go scope out this little parking area over here and see what's over there. I see a van like mine turning in right in front of me there. Let's turn it in here. Let's see, there's a little picnic area. Little parking area. Little day use place. You can't stay here overnight, but if you just wanted to pull over for a few hours, this would be a good place to do it. Oh, I see restrooms back here and a dumpster. Okay, that's the dumpster I'll hit on the way out. Oh, let's see if I can catch up with this casita. Look at that little casita. Fiberglass. They never leak. Let's go back up the hill. There looks like a little trail off to the left I want to check out. This caught my eye, so we might as well check it out. Wonder if you can camp up in here. I don't know if you could get a rig through this mud. No, it looks like it dead ends right here. False alarm. Let's see, that sign says keep gate closed. So I guess it's a walking trail through here. So if you come through here, just lock the gate behind you. I'm sure there's cattle back in there. They don't want them getting out on the road. All right, let's go check this out. I'm surprised that there's so many paved roads through this area. I think we'll turn it around here and head back to camp. So back to my dream. You know, that was a very startling dream. I mean, it's like your worst nightmare is when, you know, the life you love comes to an end. Wouldn't that be terrifying? Well, it was for me. You know, a lot of times you have dreams and you wake up and you think, well, it was just a dream. Shake it off. But gosh, this one has been hard to shake off. Just the thought of it got me on edge, but this bike ride through the forest is really helping out. You know, here's a funny thing. When I first started full-time nomadic van life, it took a long time for me to even realize that this was real, that I was actually living this lifestyle. I would have dreams back then that it wasn't real, that I was still working the job I didn't care for and living in the apartment I didn't like and spending too much money on rent. Dreams can really give you anxiety, or does anxiety give you dreams? I don't know. I guess what it is when you've worked so hard to achieve a goal and your mind can play tricks on you and negative thoughts pop up. But I gotta stay positive. I mean, I'm already looking forward to winter in the desert. I mean, damn, I love van life. Okay, I see the Matty wagon. I locked it up this time. I didn't know how long I'd be gone, so I locked everything up. All right, I'm thirsty and it's time to eat. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.